And this is fabulous Las Vegas, the desert oasis and playground. And this week, the host to WWE and WrestleMania, which kicks off tomorrow at the home of the NFL's Raiders, Allegiant Stadium, and home for the second straight year to the greatest spectacle in entertainment. Today, live on ESPN2, we kick off WrestleMania weekend in front of a raucous crowd just outside T-Mobile Arena. And the superstars are out this afternoon live, including the career killer Gunther, looking for another career-making moment. He faces Seth Rollins at WrestleMania tomorrow. We'll have a conversation with Gunther and Seth Rollins live in just a bit. WWE's World Champion, Stephanie McMahon, is here. She defends her title against the 2026 Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan, accompanied by her boyfriend, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, who has his own problems. He faces the Demon on WrestleMania Sunday. The former Intercontinental Champion, embarrassed and humiliated for months, Becky Lynch vows revenge on WrestleMania Saturday against her arch nemesis, who arrived just a few moments ago with her husband, the world champion CM Punk. AJ Lee is here. Will we get another pipe bomb drop today, live on the kickoff show? Let's whet your appetite. Moments that made WrestleMania.
We're seeing the greatest spectacle in wrestling history right now.
Hulk Hogan's gonna bury him.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleMania.
Unbelievable! Your dream has come true. This is the pinnacle of entertainment.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Wow.
Ooh.
I mean, my God. Let's see. Ooh.
I got a lot of them. When I think of WrestleMania, I think of Roddy Piper, Burt Reynolds, Aretha Franklin.
WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna versus Bret Hart.
WrestleMania 7, Macho King and Miss Elizabeth reconciling. A love story right in front of your face.
The end of an era match.
The Rock versus Hulk Hogan. You could literally feel the arena split in half. Goosebumps thinking about it.
When Brock Lesnar ended the Undertaker streak,
The streak is over.
there was definitely some tears in the house.
Welcome to the big time!
Kofi did it! Kofi is champion!
John Cena winning the WWE Championship for the first time.
Hands down, WrestleMania 1, the main event, my father.
Cowboy Bob Orton. As WrestleMania makes history.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came out, and the entire stadium erupted and said, hell yeah.
The final chapter has been inked.
When China turned on Kane.
Andre and Hogan standing there in the middle of this huge stadium.
The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Just one of those iconic moments of wrestling history.
Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero.
I remember being in Philly, how emotional it was.
Finish the story!
It was pandemonium. That was incredible.
Means the world to me. He likes it.
Get to now pass it on to my kids.
Weird memories?
The one and only time our family went to WrestleMania, we came out of it with a lifelong memory.
That's the beauty of wrestling.
WrestleMania is the top.
Biggest event of the year.
The greatest spectacle in the world.
The grandest stage of them all.
WrestleMania is magic.
It's one of those things you dream about.
It's just like, well,
The one show that could change your life. WrestleMania has gave a lot of people in the world hope.
That one moment, the entire world stops. That's it.
You're gonna be in for one hell of a night.
All gas, no brakes for WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania, bro.
And now, Wingstop presents WrestleMania Kickoff. Hello, Las Vegas. Are you guys ready to kick off WrestleMania weekend? We have a great show in store for you today. Major WWE superstars will be on the stage in a few moments. I cannot tell you how excited I am to once again sit at the desk and call 2 nights of WrestleMania. Real quick, want to remind everyone of what's going on over the next couple of days. Of course, after the kickoff show later on this afternoon, right there at T-Mobile, Friday Night SmackDown, the last SmackDown before WrestleMania on the ESPN app with the Unlimited plan. Later on tonight, you can be a part of the Hall of Fame ceremony, which will take place at Dolby Live here in Las Vegas. Of course, tomorrow we get underway with a countdown show here in Las Vegas at 12 noon. That's 3 o'clock on the East Coast. And then, of course, WrestleMania Saturday gets underway at 6 o'clock East, 3 o'clock West. ESPN2 for the first hour. Same schedule for Sunday, except the first hour on WrestleMania Sunday, for the first time ever, will be on ESPN. So without further ado, why don't we get things started? Are you all ready to burn it down? Ladies and gentlemen, Seth freaking Rollins.
It's WrestleMania week, baby!
So, Seth, let's talk about that. You cut it pretty close. We weren't sure you were actually going to have a match at WrestleMania.
You know, I wasn't too sure either, Michael, if I was going to be able to get... Oh, man. I miss you guys, man. I miss you. I did. I'll tell you, you're right. It was very close, but that was the motivation right there. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get back here, get in front of the WWE Universe, do the thing that I love to do, that I have loved from a very early age, and listen to all these people sing that song, man. It feels great. Thank you guys so much. I'm hyped.
So, Seth, how shocked were you the night that Gunther decided to take you out and insert himself in this match against you at WrestleMania?
I mean, shocked is a good way to put it. My beef's with the Vision, right? And I thought for sure, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, fine, take care of him. Breaker, Reed, out of action. Fed Brock Lesnar to Obafemi, done and dusted. And then all I had to worry about was Paul Heyman, and he's no threat. So yeah, I was very surprised when Gunther attacked me. Not so surprised when we learned his motivation. Again, he says he wants to prove who the best is, but the truth is, we know he wants something from Paul Heyman.
So, Seth, we know you're medically cleared to compete in the match tomorrow. However, you have not had a match in many months. There is no way that you can be close to 100%, is there?
What do you think, Cole? What do you guys think? You know what the truth is? The truth is, we don't know if I'm 100%. I won't know if I'm 100% until after tomorrow night. But that will not stop me from giving.
The career killer, Gunther. Gunther, can you explain, again, why you targeted Seth Rollins for WrestleMania?
You really shouldn't focus too much on why I do what. Just focus on what's at stake. The reality is, your times of strutting around out here, pretending you're the best in this company, are over. Because tomorrow you're gonna step in the ring with me and you're gonna experience for the first time how it is to be outclassed.
Gunther has ended the career of Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles. However,
maybe his shoulder is hurting a little bit too. We shall see, huh?
However, Gunther, with all due respect, you don't have a great track record at WrestleMania. You were involved in two of the biggest upsets in WrestleMania history. Sami Zayn ending your 666-day streak as Intercontinental Champion, and then main event Jey Uso last year, where I believe you tapped out. Why is this year going to be any different? It's a legitimate question.
I have one suggestion for you in the future when you're around me. Just shut up. I don't focus on the past, I focus on the here and now. And right now I'm enjoying that you have one day left, one night to go to bed, and truly believe you're the best around here.
You know, I don't just believe that I'm the best around here. I believe I am the best wrestler on planet Earth. And unlike you, my WrestleMania catalog proves it. Now, Shawn Michaels may be the all-time Mr. WrestleMania, but I am the Mr. WrestleMania of this generation, Gunther. I'm a moment maker, son, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because tomorrow night, When it's all said and done, when the dust has settled, you will be lying flat on your back, looking up at the night sky, listening to all of these people sing my song when they announce the winner and the best wrestler on planet Earth, Seth.
Ladies and gentlemen, it takes place tomorrow at WrestleMania Saturday. The ring general, the career killer, Gunther versus Seth freaking Rollins.
Back off, son.
We are having a ton of fun in Las Vegas at the WrestleMania kickoff show. We'll be right back.
Walk in like you own the air. Because confidence, that's your superpower.
Acknowledge me.
You don't dodge the noise. You flip it, own it, make it yours. Walk in loud. Walk out legendary.
Vegas, now is your chance to get exclusive WrestleMania merchandise. Available only here in Las Vegas at the WrestleMania Superstore. Open every day until 11 p.m. through Monday. Located at the Las Vegas Convention Center South Hall. Stop by and shop the largest selection of WrestleMania merchandise anywhere in the world. Well, right now, let's take a closer look at the Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan, in her brand new song and video, Trouble.
I push it further, baby. Watch who you offend, yeah, you'll be looking in the mirror. I was made in your mouth, not choke on every word. I was never what you wanted, I'm just what you deserve. All your eyes are on me lately. Do I make you uncomfortable? I'm the thought that you shouldn't finish. I'm the sin that you can't confess. Trouble, trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan.
Watch me.
First off, Liv, I'd like to congratulate you on what we just saw, the brand new song, Trouble, the brand new video. How much fun was that, putting that all together?
Michael, thank you so much for asking, because I had the time of my life. As you guys just saw, I, the Liv Morgan, created the most iconic song and music video of 2026. Actually, the greatest music video of all time.
Well, that would be up for debate, but nonetheless, you finally got it done this year at the Royal Rumble. You were runner-up for a couple of years. You finally won the Royal Rumble. Why did you decide to choose Stephanie Vaquer?
Michael, I respect you, and I think there are no dumb questions. But that question was a little bit dumb. Let me break it down for you, okay? I actually used to respect Stephanie. I thought she was a great champion. I know she worked really hard to get to where she is. I actually thought we were like two sides of the same coin. But Stephanie, she wanted to judge me. She wanted to try to berate me. She wanted to try to belittle me and discredit all my hard work and dedication of the last 12 years of my career here.
This has become one of the most heated rivalries of this entire build to WrestleMania. I mean, look at your face. The knot on the forehead.
Still hot though! Stephanie Vaquer, you can never make me ugly.
With all that said, are you scared of Stephanie Vaquer?
Come get me, Stephanie, you loser! Come get me! I'm right here, let's go! Ha ha! Loser! Loser! What?
Of course, Liv running away because she is a better singer than a wrestler. She also wants to talk about my mom. I can't talk about mom, but I will not because I have class. Enough class to wait until tomorrow. By tomorrow, I will kick her ass. Liv, bienvenida a mi infierno.
That is tomorrow at WrestleMania Saturday. Well, Kill Tony WrestleMania will take place at Dolby Live at the park tomorrow as part of WrestleMania 42 week in Las Vegas. Tickets for Kill Tony WrestleMania are on sale now at Ticketmaster. She's the Intercontinental Champion. AJ Lee is here, live next on the WrestleMania Kickoff Show.
Welcome to my show.
This way.
Let's really get this show started.
Rematch?
Rated T for teen.
The WrestleMania Kickoff Show is presented by Wingstop. Made to order, always fresh. Don't miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at wingstop.com. Well, it's all over social media just a bit earlier today. The set reveal for WrestleMania 42. Again, it gets underway tomorrow with WrestleMania Saturday, followed up by WrestleMania Sunday. Again, an exclusive look, a sneak peek at what it's going to look like tomorrow inside Allegiant Stadium for WrestleMania. You guys having fun, Vegas? Ready to kick off WrestleMania weekend? Tomorrow, Intercontinental Championship up for grabs. Please welcome the Women's Intercontinental Champion, AJ Lee. So AJ, first, I have not been personally able to say this yet, but welcome back.
Thank you, Cole. Thank you, guys.
11 years. It has been 11 years since you have competed in the greatest spectacle in all of entertainment. How excited are you to be a part of this tomorrow?
This feels so surreal. I can't believe it's been 11 years, mostly because I'm still 21. I don't understand how that math works.
You look it.
Thank you. I moisturize. This means the world to me. You know, I didn't come back to take things easy. I came back to remind everybody who the hell I am. I came back to snatch the pretty hair from Becky's big-ass head. And I came back to prove to myself that I could still be champion. I've walked into WrestleMania before as a champion. I beat the entire roster, and I walked out with that title, and I will do the same tomorrow.
So, AJ, it was a ballsy move by you to actually put the championship on the line. You're the one who said, Becky, listen, I want to get rid of you forever. I'm going to give you what you want, and that's a title match at WrestleMania. Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to take things easy. And yeah, maybe I am one to pick one too many fights, but it's been such a joy to tap Becky out. Not one time, not 2 times. Has it been 3 times? So 4th time's gonna have to be the charm, and maybe that's what it's gonna take to get her out of my life. And then I can go on and defend this title against Stephanie, against Liv, against Rhea, whoever wants to get a shot. I'm waiting for them, but right now Becky is just standing in the way.
So I do want to talk about that again. 3 meetings since last September, WrestlePalooza, War Games, and then of course an Elimination Chamber in Chicago. The Black Widow tapped out Becky Lynch. How great did that feel?
I dream about it every night.
Well, as usual.
Nobody wants your crap questions, Michael Cole. Crap question, Cole. That's what I'm going to call you. Why don't you go over there, stand to the side, and let a real talker talk? Because the man has come around to Las Vegas. And I'm here to clear up some misinformation. I never tapped out. The only person who tapped out is you. You tapped out from being here. talking to you, loser Lee. You spent what, 6 years at the height of your career here? I have spent nearly double that trying to undo the bad work that you have done. You have influenced a generation in your stupid ways, and I thought I was rid of you. And no, you have to come back. And now my daughter, the love of my life, likes you because you have some crappy, catchy song. And she thinks that it is acceptable for a woman in her mid-30s to be skipping around like a little idiot. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She's only 5. She's only 5, so she's young enough that I can erase you from her memory. And I'm going to erase you from history, because that's what I do, because I'm the greatest female wrestler of all time. And it's not just me saying it, no. Other people say it. Everybody says it. Sports Illustrated says it. The Bleacher Report says it. And after tomorrow, you're going to be nothing but an afterthought. And a has-been. Actually, you're a never was. Welcome to the big time, never was.
Tomorrow, the Intercontinental Championship. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. And I wonder if Bleacher Report is going to be reporting, and still Intercontinental Champion AJ Lee. Well, I guess I'll pick up the mess that Becky left behind. Want to remind everyone, WrestleMania Saturday and Sunday will be hosted by the greatest of all time. Again, another uninvited guest. Are you people for real? So listen, I got to give Dom props. He is the AAA Mega Champion, of course. Last year at WrestleMania, Dirty Dom won the Intercontinental Championship, Fatal 4-Way, where he pinned Finn Balor. However, oh God, I gotta smile and laugh about this. Man, you really stepped into it this time. Now, you don't get Finn Balor Sunday at WrestleMania. You get the Demon! So tell me, how are you feeling heading into this match against the Demon, who, by the way, hasn't been around for 3 years? How do you feel about this?
I was a little bit cautious of the Demon, but then I remembered that I'm Dirty Dom, and Finn Balor has never gone face-to-face with my demons. So I got a few demons of my own, Michael Cole.
Okay, so let's talk about this. How do you plan to combat the Demon? We've seen what he's been able to do in the past. How does Dirty Dom combat the Demon come Sunday?
It doesn't matter, because Finn, or the Demon, said that he was gonna out-dirty Dirty Dom, and there's nobody in this world that can out-dirty Dirty Dom.
Your time is up.
Nepo Dom, get out of here.
Or what? What you gonna do about
Nepo
it?
Dom.
You know, I'm gonna get out of here because I don't want to deal with this.
Nepo Dom.
I don't want to deal with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rey Mysterio. Rey, WrestleMania weekend means so much to you. We've been along for a couple of decades of this ride. You are a Hall of Famer. And tonight, just down the street at Dolby Park Live, we are going to celebrate the 2026 class in the WWE Hall of Fame. Tell us what it meant to you the night you were inducted.
Facts?
Facts.
I thought the company wanted to retire me. I was like, I'm not ready to stop wrestling. I still want to go. Just not used to being inducted into the Hall of Fame until after you retire, so it was kind of strange. But the fact that I'm able to do both, be in the Hall of Fame and still wrestle, is a huge blessing, and that's thanks to all of you guys.
This will be my 25th year sitting at the desk calling matches at WrestleMania. I can honestly say, and I'm not just saying this because you're out here, my favorite moment of all time was in 2006 when I had the opportunity to call one of the biggest upsets in the history of not just WrestleMania, but professional wrestling in general, when Rey Mysterio won the World Championship. 20 years ago this year. You still gotta get goosebumps when you think about that moment.
100%. That's the top of the top. It doesn't get any bigger. After that, what would come next was the Hall of Fame. And the fact that I have both of them under my title, under my wing, is amazing. You have no idea, Cole. So,
Rey, you and I... He is the Intercontinental Champion, Penta, who at WrestleMania, and this takes place on WrestleMania Sunday.
Yes.
It will be a part of ESPN, making history. It is a six-pack ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. You're crazy.
Little bit.
Why on earth? First off, there was 5 guys involved. Now there's 6 with Rey Mysterio. Why do you want to defend your title in a ladder match at WrestleMania?
Michael, it's very simple. Because I am Penta, el cero miedo. This is the first thing. Michael, I know that WrestleMania is the biggest stage in the world, right? Moments like this define who you are. Define your future. And Penta is ready for everything.
And it will take place again on WrestleMania Sunday. Now, before you guys leave, can you do me a favor?
Thank you.
Can you maybe teach me how to do that thing
Okay.
you do?
Let's do it.
Espérate, Penta. Primero, en vez de enseñar la seña, tiene que decirlo en español. Cero, que lo diga en español.
In Spanish,
You gotta say it in Spanish first.
What do you want me to say?
Cero.
Hola!
No.
Cero.
Miedo.
Now, like this.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, guys.
¿Y saben por qué? Porque yo soy Penta, el cero. I love you guys. See you Sunday.
Still plenty to come on the WrestleMania kickoff show. Guess who's here? The best in the world. CM Punk will be on this stage in moments at the kickoff show.
The ESPN app is home to WrestleMania 42 and every WWE Premium live event. If you want to be there for the biggest moments, you'll need the ESPN Unlimited plan. To sign up, go to the link below, or if you have ESPN from one of these providers, ESPN Unlimited is included at no additional cost. Just head to activate.espn.com and follow the steps to get set up. Then, sign into the ESPN app and you're in. WrestleMania and the biggest WWE Premium live events, all in one place, anytime, anywhere.
Welcome back, everyone. We are just outside T-Mobile Arena, downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. We whet your appetite with the WrestleMania kickoff show. Some programming notes, however, want to remind everyone that just down the street at the Dolby Live Theater, it is the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony tonight, midnight on the East Coast, 9 o'clock here on the West Coast, on the ESPN app with ESPN Unlimited plan or YouTube. internationally. Now, let's break things down for WrestleMania Saturday over at Allegiant Stadium. We kick things off at 3 o'clock on the East Coast, 12 noon here on the West Coast with the Countdown Show. Then at 6 o'clock East Coast, 3 o'clock in the afternoon here out west, it is the start of WrestleMania Saturday. A reminder, the first hour is on ESPN2. Same schedule for WrestleMania Sunday. However, the first hour of WrestleMania Sunday comes your way on ESPN. But tonight, here at T-Mobile, it's Friday Night SmackDown and a massive 8-person tag team matchup. The Wyatt Six and the MFTs finally end this rivalry. And who will be the next to be crowned the winner of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal? It is a tradition of WrestleMania weekend. Again, it all takes place on SmackDown. And the main event of WrestleMania Sunday, I believe it's going to be one of the greatest main events in the history of this great event. It is the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, the challenger, Roman Reigns, the main event of WrestleMania Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Second City Saint, the best in the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. So, champ, historic WrestleMania Sunday night. For the first time in a Hall of Fame career, you will main event WrestleMania in a one-on-one match. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. There wasn't a question in there, but I'm going to go ahead and take the stage right here. This doesn't happen without any of you. I'm going to put this down for a second because it's heavy, but I can handle the responsibility. Look, I was at WWE World for half the day. I took pictures with a lot of people. Some of them individual, some of them with my wife, who also happens to be a champion. I just gotta say, right now, I want you to look at the person that's next to you. There are people here from other countries. And I know the world is on fire right now, and times are tough, and things are very expensive. So it means a lot to me that going through the line, saying hello, and giving you just a little bit of my time, but getting to know you all, and getting to come out here and tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart, because this does not happen without all of you. There are people here from Japan, the Philippines, Australia. There's a kangaroo right over there, ladies and gentlemen. People told me they came here from the UK, London, Newcastle. I understand how tough times are right now. It means the world to me that you would spend your hard-earned money to come see me defend my title in the main event of WrestleMania. So to everybody, yeah. This championship title is as much yours as it is mine. So to every man who came through the line and showed me a CM Punk tattoo, thank you. To all the ladies who came through and showed me their badass CM Punk nails, thank you. If you've ever bought a piece of CM Punk merchandise, a hat, a shirt, a hoodie, socks, whatever, thank you very much. To everybody who told me I helped save their life, which blows my mind, helped them get sober, took their mind off of hard times. Anybody who told me that I inspired them, thank you very much. Sunday night is for you.
As we end things here today, I want to thank all of you for being here. But can we do it once? Is it great to be...
Well, I don't know. I was going to maybe try to hijack SmackDown and do it there. But ladies and gentlemen, is it great to be alive on a Friday night in Las Vegas or what?
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk! And still, WrestleMania Sunday's main event. A reminder, SmackDown tonight, WrestleMania Saturday tomorrow, WrestleMania Sunday on Sunday. Thank all of you for showing up here today and allowing us the opportunity to join you as we kick off WrestleMania weekend. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend.